In this video, I'm going to show you everything that you need to know about creating conditions in Inputflow. So conditions are used to send users or the website visitors that fill out a multi-step form to send them to different steps in the form based on the selection or the answers that they give. So for example, if we take a look at this demo form that I'm building right here, this is a gym onboarding form. We have a welcome step, what's your name step, and then the user or the website visitor gets asked, what is your main fitness goal? And if we take a look at this step on the live website with the live form, you can see what is your main fitness goal. And then I have three options here. These are radio buttons, and I can select endurance, strength, and physique. If I select endurance, you can see the next step that I get sent to is, what is your favorite endurance exercise? But if I go back and click, for example, strength, I get asked, in what way do you want to improve your strength? So as you can see, this is a completely different step. And this is the conditional logic and the conditional branching that I'm talking about. And also if we select the last one, the physique option, as you can see, we get sent to another step again, which is called, what exactly do you want to work on regarding your physique? Do you want to lose weight? Or do you want to build muscle? Okay, let's go back to Inputflow, to the form editor, and set this up. So I've already started building this form with the first three steps, and now we're here at this main fitness goal step. And the way to do this in Inputflow is quite simple. You just take the three potential next steps, at least in this case, it's three potential next steps, and drag them onto the canvas. So we have this favorite endurance exercise. This is one of the potential next steps. Then we have the what are your strength goals step. So I also drag that onto the canvas. And then we also have the physique focus step in case someone selects that they want to work on their physique. And all you have to do now is you just connect all of the potential next three steps. So I'm going to draw a connection from the main fitness goal to the center of the favorite endurance exercise step and release it. And now we have the connection. The same for the second step, what are your strength goals step. I'm going to draw the connection. And the same for the physique focus step. And now all three steps are connected. And what you might have noticed is as soon as I connected this main fitness goal step right here to at least two or more next steps, these conditional blocks here showed up. And these conditional blocks decide when we want to send the user to which next step, because now we don't have one next step, we have three next steps. So we have to somehow set up some rules that decide when we want to send the user to which next step. And these conditional blocks, as you can see, they have this yellow exclamation mark. This is because they are mandatory. You have to configure these conditions, otherwise the form will not work as expected. Let's start with the first condition. So the first condition decides when we want to send the user from the main fitness goal step to the favorite endurance exercise step. So let's click on this conditional block. And then I click on create condition. Up here, by the way, you can also read main fitness goal to favorite endurance exercise. So this is the step connection that we are working on. And we want to send the user there if, now we have to select an input element. In this case, I'm going to select the radio group fitness goal, because if we go and take a look at these three radio buttons here, you can see the group name of them is fitness goal. If I select this one, the group name is also fitness goal. And if I select this one, the group name is also fitness goal. And that is why, if we go back here to the condition, I select the fitness goal radio group as the element. So if the fitness goal, and then we have to choose a logical function. In this case, I'm going to choose the is function. If the fitness goal is endurance, then I want to send the user from the main fitness goal to the favorite endurance exercise. Let's do this for the second condition as well. So I want to send the user from the main fitness goal to what are your strength goals. Create condition. If the fitness goal radio group is strength. And the same for the last step. I want to send the user from main fitness goal to physique focus. Create condition if the fitness goal is physique. And this is how you can create the conditional logic and the conditional branching in Inputflow. Now, this is a very simple example of this conditional logic. You can configure much more complex rules. So, for example, you could set up a condition that is made up of multiple subconditions. And you can do that by clicking on this cog icon right here and then chaining other conditions with and or rules. So this is like basic logic conditions, and or. And if I click on and set up another condition, this means both of these conditions would have to be true so that the user gets sent to the favorite endurance exercise step. If I were to delete this again and add a or condition, this would mean that either of these two would have to be true. So if this one is true, we would send the user here. If this one is true, we would also send the user here. And then you can also chain the conditions within the condition. So you could add another and here, and you could add another or here, and so on and so forth. I think you get the idea. Usually you don't need insanely complex conditional rules. You can usually get away with very simple ones. But sometimes you might need more advanced conditional logic, and Inputflow has you covered in this case as well. So let's delete this condition here as well so that only this one remains. And just for the sake of practice, let's keep going. Let's do one more conditional branching. I have this step, this physique step. So if someone selects physique, as you can see, they get sent to this step where they get asked, what exactly do you want to work on? And here, if someone selects, I want to lose weight, I want to ask them what body fat percentage they have right now. But if someone selects, I want to build muscle, I don't want to ask that and want to send them immediately to the next step where they get asked if they're interested in a personal training session. So let's set up this conditional logic as well. So I'm going to take the body fat percentage step. And I'm going to draw a connection here. And in case someone does not select the lose weight, I want to send them straight to the personal training session. And if someone selects they want to lose weight and have filled out their body fat percentage, I want to then send them to the personal training session. So as you can see here, there's also a conditional branching or conditional logic involved here because this physique focus step has two potential next steps. So we again have to set up some type of rule that decides when the user should be sent to which next step. In this case, I'm going to start with the physique focus to body fat percentage step. I'm going to click on the condition, create condition. If the physique focus is lose weight, then I want to send the user here. And now we could do it the exact same way as we did up here. We could say if the physique focus is to build muscle, then we want to go here. But we can do it an even simpler way. We can use the any other case rule. So I can create a new condition and just click on choose function here and say any other case. And now we're done. So this means we want to go from physique focus to body fat if the physique focus is lose weight. And in any other case, if anything else is selected, we don't care what. If anything other than this one is selected, we want to go straight to the personal training session. So this is a nice little helper function that can make life a lot easier with Inputflow in a lot of cases.